Hello, BellxBrave lovers.
Yes.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome
I'm
back.
Bella, and this is my husband.
Brave.
And together we are.
Together will be for life or for the YouTube. Okay. Together we are youngest couple on YouTube.
Are you going? Because if for me, I will be like, together we are
Okay,
BellxBrave.
Neros. Okay,
Babe, I don't understand what's wrong. Together, today we are this, today we are that.
Babe.
We need to stick with one.
Normally, if you marry person, not be the person that you get the answer.
Okay, this one is new one now.
No. We are the youngest couple on YouTube. Yes.
Together we are. Okay, guys, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we've been doing some series. Is this series or episode? Or yeah. We've been talking about our 1 year in marriage.
Go with series now. Episode makeup series.
Okay, yeah, we've been talking about our 1 year, our first year in marriage.
Yeah.
And we said a lot. We didn't say it was not everything we said there, but we just said some of the things that happened that maybe you might be facing, and So today we're going to be talking about they know.
Okay.
Today we're going to be talking about why those things, why they were happening, what was the reason, what changed, because in relationship when we're dating, we didn't experience those things. Though we experienced, like you saw some of those things, but it was kind of different. We handled the situation in relationship different from when we were married.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking like, okay, well, what is the reason? Why was it different? So I don't know. You want us to go first, babe?
Sure, we're going to be talking. You are already talking now. Just proceed.
Just proceed. I want you to go first. Like, just say what you think.
No, we're not going to do this way. Proceed.
Because you don't know what you want to say.
Yeah, proceed. I don't know what I'm saying. So you
want to hear from me first.
You will get a lot to say. Proceed.
You want to hear from me first, so you know what you want to say. I know that's what you want to do.
That's why it's in my post. Go the first time.
The first time, they didn't say the first time I said, and there's no record of it. Remember, the camera was off.
Just now. So we say make her go. And the reason be that so you get what to say.
No,
so
that was not the reason.
So proceed.
Okay, guys. So I don't know I think why those things were happening, because I feel like in relationship, when I saw some of your character, you understand, in relationship, I didn't want to like I wasn't talking much, I wasn't saying anything, I was just behaving like I was just quiet. I want to be honest now. I was just quiet, you understand. I was just using, maybe praying about it, you understand. Then in relationship, I was doing what a wife supposed to do. Then when I came to marriage now, I was not doing what girlfriend is doing. And then I think it's because there was a girl in your life before, you understand, and we know about it. You understand, like you were in a relationship and you just came out from a relationship, and maybe I'm not supposed to, maybe I felt like I don't have that right in when we're dating to like talk or to act. And when we got married, I kind of had that right, you understand, to say my mind, you understand, but it was too much because sometimes I lost control. That's my observation. Then another thing is I feel like being, first of all, you are in the relationship, so there's not like you don't have a legal ground. I know that, yes, you get the way person go misbehave now, like I just have to be cool. It's not about he has the way somebody will misbehave. You understand? Because we used to quarrel then when we were in a relationship, and most times you used to just walk away. But I used to say my mind, you understand, and sometimes it's too much for you. So I felt like the idea of
too much for me.
Yes, now I felt like the idea of being a wife, you understand, like
it's different from being
a girlfriend. And if I just remain silent, it's going to be like, you understand, like you are just going to take everything for granted. You are just going to honestly speaking, you're just going to take me for granted. So I had to like speak up. If not,
When you be wife.
when I was wife,
When you don't be wife.
when I don't be wife.
I take it for granted.
Yes, now like if you continue to be doing all these things that I don't like, and if I just say, oh, let me be quiet about it, like, oh, before you know it will not be your
Like which thing I don't like.
like all those
you don't
things,
like what they do.
all those things you were not doing when like okay, in terms of how we are spending money,
Yeah.
in terms of how we were doing things.
Yeah.
You understand? Like okay, if we agree that this thing should not be done, and then
Later on we'll do it.
you do it. Okay, we agree that okay, this is how we're going to spend the money.
Because spend pass.
You cost me. I felt like if I stay quiet, when we're in a relationship, I was quiet. You understand? So
and there was peace and there was progress.
There were peace.
There was progress. So when you start to fight all those things now because of you not like it. You see, that means I already get the point now.
Okay, so on this video you want to talk get the point.
Serious. Like what do you talk so? I don't know how did that happen no. See okay. Kitchen and the one that we deal because right now we don't feed theirs based on the little arrangement and adjustment or painting and small renovation, so these things which you already know about probably.
No, we've not posted the video, so is this video we're going to post first before?
Yes. So that's why we do it, and right now within the window we see how it happen.
Yeah, somebody's husband just passed in and walked into and said, I'm not being judging, but
you have been judging. That's why people say they are doing the thing. Like I'm not being judging, but when you see
how come we are cheating from our conversation?
Oh yeah, I must go back to our conversation.
Do you remember the conversation?
Yes, the conversation is you trying to do not like this thing. And you know if you keep quiet now because we don't marry, you look and say, okay, now is the time to adjust.
Yeah, because
it's not like to be forward.
It's not like you carry your boy character to the marriage. That's just it.
Exactly. You carry your girl character too. But that time, why you not talk? Because you look and say if you did talk, I will be like, this girl want too much. You're not going to control my life. Lock up and I could
not the reason.
I already have another girl that time, so with the fear say I will just lock up you do me the other girl because
that's not
your
the
talk
reason.
will bring this talk to me.
That's not the reason.
So what was the reason?
Okay, seriously. I thought we were here to tell them what happened.
First year of no. Yes, no.
So now we are here to discover old things. What happened?
Our first year might not be old things. Okay. They happen here.
Okay, what was the reason? As at that time we were dating.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm a calm person. You get it? You see, in the relationship, didn't you see it?
I need water. I proceed. I don't talk for you.
I can get you water.
I very love you.
So are you saying now I'm lying?
Jesus Christ! What did that happen here? Did I just?
When we were in a relationship, was I not calm?
Very calm. Very. Like
because I'm honestly a calm person.
Yes. Like
you understand?
Water.
I'm calm. Anybody, like even back in the hostel, I'm calm.
You're very calm.
So is that why you're speaking in tongues?
No.
Okay.
Play.
So I'm calm person. You understand? The thing is, I think when we got married, it's not about, to be honest, let's be honest.
Okay, let's be honest.
You understand?
Let's be honest.
Okay.
Proceed.
It's not about you or me as at that time in a relationship.
Yeah.
Or I was ready to walk away. You get, when we're in a relationship, I was ready to walk away. I was ready to there was even somebody, even in the marriage, remember that guy was like, don't get married.
Yeah.
You understand? So I was ready to walk away. It's not about you having a relationship. It's just that I was kind of calm with the whole situation, with everything that was happening. And again, remember that I had my life, like I had to figure out what was bothering me. There was not even whether you were in a relationship. I was actually scared for myself. You understand? Because of my life was not going in the direction I wanted it to go. Whenever I close my eyes to sleep, that's what I was thinking of. It's not about our relationship. You understand? So when we got married, there's this thing that I used to say, like, okay, in terms of tribe and everything, I started seeing some characters that were not like, was not what I was seeing in the relationship.
Yeah.
You understand? And I was like, if I continue to be quiet about it, you understand? If I continue to stay quiet, if I continue to just be the way I am, not saying what I was saying, like not saying my mind, you would take me for granted before you know.
How you think? Why you feel like that? Why
Okay,
you think
before
I
you
would take
know,
for
before you
granted?
know,
I never take you for granted once.
what I'm trying to say is, if you continue doing those things you are doing,
take anybody for granted.
If you continue doing those things, that was my fear. That's why I call it a fear. If you continue doing all those things I'm doing, and you were doing, before you know, you start getting used to it. My wife know they talk. And maybe if I start talking,
you need to understand.
Let me say finish now.
You don't get your point. You start to talk because you fear saying now like this without marry. If I continue my boyish character in the marriage, it no will go well. But
before you know, you start taking it as use.
So we need to observe.
Is that how you observe? Even when we plant something,
say love is patient according to
that was the first year. Now it was the first year mistake, and that's what we learned. We didn't know all that.
We don't learn from that one now.
Wait, we don't learn from that one. But what I'm just trying to say is, babe, what I'm trying to say is, as at that period, you understand, I've seen marriages and I've seen people always complaining. Before you know, something didn't just start. You understand? It was somebody that allowed it to happen. You understand? By not talking, by like, oh, fine. And when you start talking about it, before you know, it's already too late because the person is already used to it.
Yeah.
But if I continue to be singing it in your ear that, oh, this thing I don't like it, this thing I don't like it, this thing I don't like. Okay, why didn't you change? Why didn't you just, before you know, you start another thing that was what happened. Okay, the first thing in terms of why all those things happened, the first thing, it was fear. You understand? Fear of the unknown. Then another thing is the other person was like understanding. Because if you were as smart there, you know that, oh, this is what is happening. You understand? It's for you to put. Didn't you notice that, like the quarrel we're having at that time? It was every time you notice, I want to defend myself. What was I defending myself from? You understand? But you were just on your own to understand what was going on with me while I was acting up. That's why I said you carried your boy character into the relationship, in terms of you did not understand what I need as at that moment. You just want me to be cool with it, be patient with me. Even myself, I need the patience too from you. You understand? In terms of, okay, this is what she doesn't want. Just as you want me to understand you, I also want you to. But you were not doing that. We were not paying attention to each other need, what we really need as at that moment. I took fear to the marriage. So what I'm trying to say is, we're immaturity, because when maturity is there, you try to understand, okay, this is what this person needs. That's where sacrifice comes in. And this is what this person needs. That's where patient. Okay, this person is trying. If I see that you are trying, that's when I become patient. But I wasn't saying that you were trying.
Because
you weren't trying. Because you weren't trying. You just want me to go with the flow, babe. You weren't trying.
Actually, you don't really talk why. It's because you fear. So that means in that veil, anything I do is
not everything
accurate to you.
It's not everything.
You're already in that mood of this guy need to stop this boyish character.
No. It's not everything. There are sometimes that you did something and I'm like, you do things and I'm like, it's not everything.
But you talk just on saying everything now.
Not everything, babe. How will it be everything? I'm just trying to say that there are some things you were supposed to be sensitive. Even sometimes, to be honest, in those times I have those episodes, doing those drama. You could have controlled it.
Okay.
But you did not. Even me, I would have been, since I have this thing, I'd have been able to control it. But the old feelings and everything was there. That end up now you see the difference now. We are more matured. You understand? Even though we are making mistakes, sometimes we are matured about it. It's not like us before that would tend to before you know, we start fighting. When I mean fighting, like quarreling, you understand, start using wrong words. You understand? But now we know that, you know what, when everywhere is cool, even though we act up, It's just there you see the progress because we are more matured.
All right. All right. So that is it. That is about our first year experience in marriage.
You didn't say anything, Miss Wanda. Am I correct?
You are correct. You are 100% correct.
Mm.
Yeah. So you hit the name right in the head, and like you said, the first year was, bringing our usual self.
Our usual self.
Normally, who we were. That's where we came in the
Exactly.
marriage. Yeah. With
Who we were.
time goes on, I've got to understand that there's a transition that's needed for us to be the married couple instead of just couples that is probably still feel like that in a relationship, casual relationship, dating, like boyfriend and girlfriend stuff.
Yeah.
Or courtship, like they say.
If you don't want to be in a relationship like dating, maturity will be there. You understand? Like, you're my boyfriend, maturity will be there. Knowing fully well that we are married, there should be a sense of maturity in that we should be able to know how to deal with each other wrong.
Exactly.
You understand?
Maybe behind this somewhere. Please.
Right now, tell what do you expect?
Okay. So now that she said it all, and if in a relationship with day, I will still pick up 1 or 2 points and do 1 or 2 adjustments in a support, but now in a marriage, everything she says is right. That is the beauty of marriage. Your wife is always right. You understand? So
okay, don't give me the shit of your wife.
No. Let's focus, baby.
No.
We are international video, baby.
See, wait first, baby. We are bringing ourselves out here. You understand? For people to learn. You understand? So say your part. Your wife is always right.
Your wife is always right. Do not, guys, come inside. Do not try to correct your wife when she try to make point. Just listen and babe, you are right. You're hitting it right in the head. Everything is accurate. And truly, what did you talk now accurate? I'm not bringing up my boyish character into the marriage. When you got the fear, say, I already spend, I will do things so we don't talk. After we don't make plan to do something, I will do something else. Is that not true?
So you agree?
I can only say not true now. So what is there to agree with saying not true? I will see black, I'll call on white. No, now. I'm not like that.
I thought you just want to say your wife is always right.
Your wife is always right normally. That's a normal thing.
Okay. I understand that.
Moving on. That is it now, first year marriage. And like we said, marriage mindset. When you are in, it doesn't matter how long, like the courtship relationship for 20 years. Once you married, that transition has been there.
Why it's like that.
You understand? That transition has been there. Now it's no longer. And obviously, I'm not sure that I've been with you for 10 years or 7 years, for 20 years, for 200 years. And obviously, I know each other. But once I'm married, it's a new dimension. It's a new level. It's a new you guys. You're not a man. You're not a woman. Not a girl no more. Not a boy no more. You're not Mr. You're not Mrs. You're not a husband. You are not a wife. There is a difference than being a girlfriend and a boyfriend. It's a big, huge difference. That is what we just discover in our own year in marriage. Say, guy, we don't need to be that guys we used to be to see this marriage into the greater high God ordained it to be. Yeah. There's something we need to do, something we need to know. There's a transition that need to take place. And that's what has been going on. So that's why we say, okay, we have YouTube shining. If our first video, we'll never marry then. We just like, people can we do together? What can we do together?
Yeah.
So we'll come together to do the YouTube. Our first video, how we met. You see, I talk how we met, which the boy can look for me. The soft boy, she just love me the first time she see me. You understand? I mean, I like her too the first time I see her, of course.
Actually, you love me the first time you see me.
Please speak for yourself. So that is it. After all these things, now we go like, babe, let's marry. After we enter program, pray, like, I will cope with this scare, if we end up together, I don't know, she's already they pray God, me be my husband, God. You understand? But me, I
really?
still be like, God, what are you saying?
Look at this. Somebody that said we should.
Hey, that's my story.
Okay, you
Okay,
want to
when
say
you
it?
talk, I'll stop. I'll
No,
stop you.
sorry,
I was
sorry,
just quiet listening.
Sorry.
I was just peaceful. Why can't you be peaceful?
Okay, sorry. Let me not show the character.
Well, you not pray. Say God makes boy be my husband. God, that. We not pray like that. Yes or no? Yes or no?
I didn't pray like that.
Well, you not pray. Say God make it be my husband.
How would I? I didn't say make it be my husband.
You not pray. Say God
I didn't
marry.
say make it be my husband.
You pray. Say God will marry, or you not pray more marry.
I didn't say we should marry. I didn't pray we should marry.
What did your prayer upon then?
I said if you are for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're praying about me, carry God, carry me, go me, God.
If you are for, there's a
it's
probability.
You, but if you don't want to, but God, I beg you.
I didn't say if it's for me. I said I want lose. You know, my first relationship. You understand? We've not even talked about. I think we'll do a video about like in the relationship.
We'll do video about your ex relationship.
It's not my ex relationship.
No,
it's
like
about
your relationship.
Our relationship.
Me and you on.
Yes, the struggle in the relationship.
I just want to know which one we do. So moving on. That's how it is. She see the boy. She love the boy. She prays, say God, me more marry, all this kind of thing. So according to her, say the voice came, say, me gonna marry. She come like, why come to me? She's about to tell the guy, and the guy did propose to woman, not woman propose to guys. You understand? God, thank you. Say yes, you don't give me this husband. But see, tell her now, beg, tell her so that he will come meet me. Because no matter if I come meet her, she will look down on me and say, whose village I come from, we say when a woman propose to boy, all these kind of things. Right? You hear the voice, I mean, not hear the voice. You hear the when I come back. You hear the voice, I mean, not hear the voice.
Babe, which one is the you hear the voice? I heard the voice, but it's not exactly.
It's zero. So that is it. So she could be like, tell them. So the voice could tell me, say, "Mom marry." I could like, babe, mom marry. Maybe, yes. The voice tell me too, mom marry. When you go marry? I'm like, calm down, babe, calm down. For my mind though, like, why you so much worry like this? You love the boy like this. I don't understand. Calm down.
So are we talking about the story now?
Okay. Must keep the story. So guys, that is it in our first year in marriage. That is our first year.
Yeah, that's it. And we're learned.
Thank God, we learned, we've gone, and we've seen.
We are growing.
We are going.
Yes. We are growing. Everything
we've gone now.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah. And we are growing because the truth of the matter is, you grow when you learn to grow.
Yes.
When you agree that you want to grow.
When you learn to grow.
Yeah, that's when you grow. So we are growing because we've grown.
So guys, our next episode probably will be touching one or two areas of, how these things can be tricky. You understand? How these things can be tricky. We need to touch the area so that couples out there, especially those intending to marry, they have this understanding that the marriage is a transition to a new old level that you have never been before. You understand? That's why I say many people they divorce. Because why? They're too childish to handle it. They're too immature to go along.
They want the easy way out.
You understand? So you're like, I can't do this with you no more. But we will never marry. You can do this.
Exactly.
Right?
It's just like you creating something.
When you are having fun in bed, you can do this.
Babe, it's just like you. It's just like you when you want to create something. I said it was my mom that said that thing. Yeah. That it's when you want to create something, it takes step to create it. It's not easy. But when you want to destroy, you can stand where you are to destroy that thing.
You see?
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's, for example, now don't destroy this hotel. If you destroy this hotel in one day.
In one day.
But you can't build it in one day.
You can't build it in one day.
You can't build it in 1 month.
You can't.
So that's just it. That's just it. We pray God give us understanding that building takes time. It takes patience, take planning, take wisdom.
Yes.
You understand? Take understanding. So that's how it is. And by God grace, we are learning, we are sharing with you guys so that you guys can pick one or two. Yes, from experience.
It's not just
from experience, people. Look at me. I'm experienced.
And what are you showing them?
Experienced face.
Are you trying to show them your beers? Because there's none there.
One day, babe, not trying at the coma every day. Experienced people when they give me beers.
You're not doing like all these old people that are like, look at the white
With my
hair
mustache.
on my head. So guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the notification button.
So I get more of this mustache.
Turn on the notification button so you get
more of this
notified
mustache.
anytime we post.
So
till our next time.
We notified that won't be a go for you.
Till next time. We love you.
Yes, we love you so much. Allah we're always here to make sure that we give you guys the key. That it's prayer, patience, and consistency, dedication. Don't back out of this. If you're already in a marriage thinking to run to divorce, don't run.
Especially if the other person wants to make it work too. Yes. It takes two to make it right.
There's always a way out. So guys, we love you guys so much.
Love you. Do that again, babe. Do that. What is he doing in Amute? Percy husband.
You know Percy wife, what do you do for us?
I'm with my husband.
Okay, not be like. You can see somebody in America take estimate for work.
Which estimate? Only Sunday.